Welcome back to Razmafzar TV. Today we are going to talk about different guards in Razmafzar system, which are based on Persian miniatures from Iran. You will see different miniatures showing different guards with Shamshir and Separ, and then I'm going to show them in half armor. First, I will show them in a PowerPoint slide presentation so you can see these guards. Then I will move to presenting them in a light armor, half armor, so you can take a look what they look like. Of course, we have more guards, but these are the basic guards in Razmafzar system. You can see them and here in this video. And remember, the more you practice them, the better you get. And guards are the most important aspect in any fighting system. Basically, you don't have guard, you don't have a closed guard, a closed system of defense, you will be gone in any fight, be it in armored combat, be it with or without weapons. Guards are very important. As I mentioned that, many people don't know that. In any empty-handed fight, right, be it boxing, be it Muay Thai, Kyokushin, or any karate combat, or even in a point system as Shotokan, in any fighting aspect, you need to have a guard, depending on the rule set of the fight you have. If you don't have guard, you go down and you lose. The same thing is with weapons. You need to have guards and guard system. This striking combat arts, it's clear, but also we have guards in wrestling. Many people don't know that, in a freestyle, you need to go down and keep down to protect yourself at all times so they don't go for single and double leg takedown. In Greco-Roman, you need to make sure that they don't break your guard and come under your armpit and then take your head and throw you. The same, what judo and sambo are. This jacket wrestling, one of the most important thing is to break the grip of your opponent, means breaking the guard to go in. So do not neglect your guard. If you see anyone who neglects his guard in any combat sport, you know that this person is just missing the main aspect of any combat art. So let's go and see what these guards look like. One is the middle guard. You can see it here, the middle guard. Okay, this is the raised middle guard moving into the high guard, but with high guard, it goes even more back. But you can see that this raised middle guard. So the guard is that the shield is here in the front, and then you're executing a middle guard. And this is this middle guard, which is in the middle of the body. So middle guard, and as we have seen, the middle guard is that I keep the shield, again, as I mentioned it in different videos in Razmafzar, so my private teaching in Razmafzar like this, you can have a connection between your shield and your Shamshir, so it's going to be that way. Sometimes, this is the middle guard, the classical one, you can also bring it up. If you go there, this is the high guard second version. But as long as you're moving in this direction, you're still in the middle guard. You see, so if I come here, and I'm here, and I come here and go to middle guard. What are the advantages and disadvantages of a middle guard? Garde vasat, or middle guard, let's say the advantages are, it's a closed guard. As long as you don't keep it open, it should be like that, and the shield surface should face the opponent. If I come close to you, you see how I'm protected, and then my eyes, you can see it that way, not completely up. I need to see a bit, right? And then I can go back, and then I'm still in this position. Advantages are I can bring it to a multiple defense system. The only thing is, if I want to trust, of course, you need to raise it. You can just bring it and go this. It's a closed guard, but then again, if you want to initiate a strong cut, you need to go, for example, to a high guard, second version, or from here you can go to the high guard, first version. It means that you are going to have some disadvantages, because then you need first to change. For example, if you go to that high guard, then you can come and cut. If you go to that high guard, you can come and cut. You've seen it again. I repeat, there are different versions. I come here, show it to you. As long as you are here again, moving, unless then it goes back. This is the high guard. Even up to here, these are, you're dealing with the middle guard. And even if you go down and pull it a bit back down, as you can see in different Persian miniatures. So this is this way. The middle guard, right? Advantages is closed. You can also go to a dual defense system. Disadvantages are, from this you really do not really threaten. You need to change the position to initiate a strong cut, or even, although you can come and drop it a bit, then you go to a thrust, still lower thrust. The attack possibilities directly from this guard are lower. You need to have change of position a bit. Then we'll move on to the second guard. This is high guard version 1. High guard version 1 is shown a lot in Persian miniatures, and you can see it's shown on horseback, and the shield is here, and the shield is covering the surface in front of your body, and this is going to be this way, not normally like that. You can move it, of course, but then this is this one, and as you can see, it is the threatening. Here you can see the threatening is even more, that the shield, and then they're still touching each other a bit. And here you see the tip keeps threatening, and from different miniatures, different books, to show it here also with Shamshir and Separ in this video. As you can see it here, you see here as well, it keeps threatening. And you can see here, we have here high guard number 1, which is the case here, and this is high guard number 2. And I explained about the exposure this high guard number 2 has, and you see that he's trusting his wrist with that, right? From behind, that's the battlefield, that's not dwelling. You can get hit by many people and even shot at with an arrow. But this is, you see, high guard number 1 against high guard number 2. High guard, first version. This is the high guard first version. As you can see it here, you can see it in different miniatures. There are also different types of it. The first version, you need to have the shield surface here. It's not like this, it's not like this. The surface faces you, so if I come close, this is going to be this way, and still my tip of my blade keeps threatening you. So if I'm here, this is the high guard. And in the miniatures, you see that the high guard, it is here, that the tip is on here. You can come here, you can have an extended high guard, which is open. The problem is that someone can come from top of your head, but still is a very variety. So again, you can come here, which is the advantages. You can close if you want, you can thrust, but in order to initiate a higher thrust, you can to pull back. It is a stronger thrust, and you can do that. What are the advantages of a high guard? Advantages of a high guard is that you can do this high thrust. This is always a problem to deal with. Disadvantages, or one of the main disadvantages, it's of course you leave your sight open. If someone wants to come here, you need to go defend with your Shamshir, which is possible because you're here, where you can cut through it, the side of his blade, or you can go with the shield and defend. You need to be aware of that. If it comes to this side, you can defend it that way. It's actually not a real disadvantage because he needs to deal with the tip. But the main disadvantage of it is, of course, you get tired. The whole time you keep it, and especially if you have a boss of man, you need to have strength. And the shield here, don't bend it here. Use advantage is not completely outstretched, it is like that. And you can see different types of high guard in Persian miniatures. So we go with high guard version 2. High guard version 2, as you can see here, you can bring it down as it is almost here. It's not almost, it's hitting his back, touching his back, I mean. You can also have it in more, like in a horizontal position. The cheese, is quite huge. Or you can even raise it even more up, right? So it's not a 90 degree, almost 90 degree. Here is even raised more, so high guard. You see that the surface of the shield is always facing the opponent. So you see that here as well, in different angles. As you can see it here again, high guard, second version. Defending the bull-headed mace, gilded bull-headed mace, with the surface of the shield, and then high guard is here, getting ready to cut back. This is again the high guard in exactly 90 degree positioning, and the shield in front, you can see that. Second version. You can also turn back and have the high guard, as you can do it with like a parting shot again, but it is the high guard, second version. High guard second version, as you can see it in different miniatures. It is also like this, the way I'm showing it to you. There are different ways of showing this, and sometimes the blade can go really down and stay here. Sometimes it's 45 degrees, sometimes it's really horizontal. So these are these three varieties. You can see it also in Iranian Persian miniatures. From here, you can initiate Shamshir bar Farq Zadan, the main cut in Persian swordsmanship easily. So that's the main advantage of it. Disadvantage is, if you want to hit, they can intercept and hit that. But again, if you have a bazoo band and if you have plate, but it just can stop you from the hit first, then you can free it with the shield strike. You just need to be aware of that. Another disadvantage from here is, in order to do a thrust, you need to turn it, which is not a big disadvantage. The only disadvantage is, if you're here, you can be intercepted again and hit on your arm, but then you have a bazoo band functioning as a shield for your arm. Again, these are like this. If we do it all push the separ, all the guards can also be done joloy separ, right? If I move forward. So again, even if in the high guard first version, you can do it also joloy separ, right? Middle guard, which we did, you can also go joloy separ, go in front of the shield. Then they go cross guard over the neck. Cross guard over the neck, you see that here, this gentleman is to gain more power hand of the man who's trying to unsettle him, who got hold of his belt. Cross guard over the neck, garde gardan. So when I'm here, I come again, the surface is here, and my arm is here. You can see that here, that this is cross guard. From here, you can do very well a horizontal cut, which is very strong with your bazoo band. You can pull it through. From here, you can also do a diagonal cut, right? From here, horizontal, diagonal. From here, you can do also Shamshir bar Farq Zadan with this bit of changing the position. These three can be done easily. Cross guard over the neck, you can really give these three cuts very strongly, because even if I come here and change, then normally you come to this guard, change from this guard. If I wanted to go to, here, then I change to this guard. Cross guard over the neck has another variety, as I mentioned, that if I come here and instead of turning it, you can stay here, right? Look at this. This is another possibility. Again, cross guard over the neck. This is push the separ. You can come also joloy separ in front of the shield. The same thing. This is push the separ. You can come also in front of the shield. The next guard is cross guard under the armpit. As you can see it here is Shamshir Hamoyel bar Zadan. Shield is defending in front. Sword is here down there, and is getting ready to cut. Cross guard under the armpit. Guard is zire baghal in Persian. How do I do that? That I'm here, right, as if I want to draw my sword. It can be horizontal, or it can be at 45 degree, like Hamoyen Var, as we say, like drawing from the belt. Again, shield comes like that. From here, you can do armpit cut very well, right? And this is one of the things you can do. You can do also horizontal cut to the side of the body if it's not covered by chara, or just to hit him hard so he moves, to move him, to move his body mass. But basically, below the armpit, where the armor is weak, or if the gambeson is open, you can do that. This is a very, very strong cut. Again, this can be behind the shield, it can be also in front of the shield, like any other guard. Another thing of cross guard under the armpit is, once I come here, instead of turning, I can keep it here. So basically, this is also cross guard under the armpit. And you can also be Shamshir Separ with that. Guard, which is shoulder guard type 1. Shoulder guard type 1 is when you want to have a resting position, or if you have mace or axe or heavier weapon, you can rest in your fighting system or in your drills or in your free flows to have a bit more resting. And this is one of these guards. And I'm going to explain, of course, it's a good guard to rest a bit and then go for and continue cutting and thrusting. Again, here is this shoulder guard for resting position. Guard, which I normally don't teach in the beginning. Another guard, which I don't teach in the beginning, is shoulder guard. Garde charnée. So you put your sword here on your shoulder. It can be resting here when you are tired. So your sword is here. You can come and cut, right? You can come and cut with Shamshir bar Zadan. You see that here, or you can come it a bit lower, or you can even sometimes keep it here. But anytime resting on the shoulder in that direction, this is going to be a shoulder guard. This is a very good one. Advantages, if you get tired, and especially if you have a heavy weapon like a gores, like an axe, you can put it on your shoulder. Sometimes they do with the Shamshir in the miniatures. Actually, Shamshir is not a very heavy weapon unless you fight for a continuous period of time. You can use it, but I use it when I have a heavy weapon like mace, gores, or like tabar, axe. So you can put it here and rest from time to time. Resting even for 1 second will help you. Disadvantages, of course, you can do only, you can do Shamshir bar Zadan, or you can do diagonal cuts, right? But basically, not other types of guard. It's not like a middle guard that the Shamshir also helps you. It's here, is a resting. So I would say that it doesn't cover you that much, but it's good from time to time. There is shoulder guard type 2. The shoulder guard type 2, you see that you can put it here. And for example, if you're here, you can put it here. And then resting type of shoulder guard here, you can see it as well, that they put it here. Instead of this, you just turn it and put the shoulder guard. So we go to another guard, which is garde charnée. Garde charnée makus, which is cross guard on the shoulder. Instead of here, I put it here, right? So this is like this. It's like here, cross guard on there, cross guard over the neck here, but I put it here. So rest it here. You see that? So I'm having it here, and then this looks like this. If I'm in push the separ, in front of the separ, it looks like that. Advantages from here: you can go to the thrust immediately, right? You can go to the thrust, or you can even sweep and come back and cut very well. So this is a very, very good guard in some circumstances. Again, you can take a rest. The resting position is not that much like here, but because you put your hand here and the sword is there, you can also use it from time to time. Low guard or lower guard is, as you can see it here, this gentleman is actually this is a sword, and we have also historical examples. This is a low guard, of course, unsuccessful against a double-handed mace strike. You see that this one. Had he had a shield, it would have been much better for him. Lower guard. Lower guard is not shown in many miniatures, Persian miniatures, Iranian miniatures. Sometimes they're shown. Lower guard is a sacrifice guard, like a sacrifice throw in judo. But then if you are here, high risk, but high reward. My shield is here, stretched not completely, And I'm here, look, I'm here, and from here, I'm actually open. But one thing, if he jumps in and comes here, I can go back and give an armpit cut. So he falls into my trap. This is what I can do. And it could be used also a transitional guard to do armpit cut from this side up. This is the best way you can do. So advantages, setting a trap, one of the best guard, if not the best guard. Another advantage, armpit cut from this side up can be done very well from this guard. This side was cross guard under the armpit, if you remember, right? So it serves as a transitional guard. Disadvantage, leaves you open, you know how open you are, right? But still, this is a good guard in some circumstances. Thank you very much for watching this video. And you've seen the essential guards, most important guards in Razmafzar system. I will be teaching more also in online lessons you can take, and I have been teaching and stressing the point of guards to all of you. If you want to have more information, you can buy my books, Lexicon of Arms and Armor from Iran, and also Persian Archery and Swordsmanship. Then thank you very much, and I wish you a nice day.